In today's video, we're going to discuss how QDTE and XDTE funds by Roundhill have been performing for me. Because we're living the FIRE lifestyle here at this channel, we earn over $200,000 per year in dividends, as you can see below. And these dividend funds should help us increase our income further. Okay, we're also outperforming the markets currently. We're up 11%. And the S&P is up 8, the Nasdaq's up 7, the Dow's up 3, and the Russell's up 2. So this is all because we use Cornerstone and Defiance. And Defiance has a lot of 0 DTE options, kind of like Roundhill with XDTE and QDTE. So I'm going to kind of compare the two and show you how they're performing for me, and also share with you how I'm playing them to get more outperformance in the market. Again, we're living the FIRE lifestyle here at this channel, which means financially independent, retire early. If you want to live free from a 9-to-5, email me for my e-guides at akintodd48@gmail.com. So we use some margin to get ahead of this channel, as you know, and you can see here that my margin debt is around $260,000. But for every $1 you put in your account, you get $4 of purchasing power. So I'm just using a fraction of this nearly $1 million in purchasing power, just a fraction of this to get ahead. My dividends that you see of over $200,000 will pay back my margin debt in around 1 year. So I'm not worried about margin leverage, and Defiance helps me pay back my margin much faster. Now I use Cornerstone for my growth, and I use Defiance for the income, and I'm trying to use these Roundhill vehicles to get more income, such as XDTE and QDTE. So let me show you what I'm doing with Defiance funds, and then we can talk more about Roundhill funds. So here it is again, QDTE. Well, we're up 2%, as you can see there, but QQQY, this is the Defiance fund that we own. This is the Nasdaq, whereas QDTE is the Nasdaq version for Roundhill. Okay, we're up 2% there. We just started our position in it, 2% there. And for QQQY, we're down 6%. Now, I've been up significantly in QQQY before. Okay, this fund, I've been up nearly 2 to 3% in it once, but when it has its dividends, it falls by that equivalent amount. Okay, so it's key to understand that there is erosion in these funds, but I'm still ahead in QQQY. You see that I'm down 4,000 here, but I collect a lot of income from these Defiance funds each month. I collect about 10,000 in dividends from Defiance funds, all three of the funds. So even though I'm down 4,000 here, I'm still up significantly in dividends, and the same goes for IWMY and JEPY. So I'm up in these funds. They're helping me get qualifying income to banks for loans, which is important for me. A lot of people say the erosion hurts them. Well, I'm getting more dividends here. I'm getting a lot of dividends that are qualifying as income to banks for loans, once again, so that I can level up my account, not only to get loans to level up my account, but to live freely from a 9-to-5. You need dividends because trading gains don't work, and QQQY just gives me more dividends. So I'm always on the hunt for more dividends to get more qualifying income to banks for loans. And the interest that I'm charged on this loan, this margin loan that I have here, it's not really a loan because I don't have to qualify for this. I don't have to apply for a margin loan. Okay, they just give it to you automatically, and it's low interest. Okay, it's 6% for me because I negotiated it down twice. Many of my clients who bought my e-guides did the same thing. I always say at this juncture, when you buy my e-guides, you get free access to the Discord chat room for life and my phone number, so keep this in mind. QQQY, it's been doing well for us, even though you see it's down on paper. The same goes for QDTE. It's going to be down after this dividend date, the next X dividend date. When that happens, I'm going to share with you my findings, okay, especially with my members. If you want to follow my portfolio, just click the join button below, or I'll link it in the description. So QDTE, I'm going to be adding more to this. So far, it's doing well. It pays you weekly dividends, okay, but one thing to worry about with QDTE is its maintenance. All right, so if you go to a tab of QDTE, you'll see that it is 50% maintenance. First, we're at Cornerstone here, and this is where I base most of my investments. Okay, I just happen to have this page up, but I'll tell you that this is where I have 400,000 of my dollars parked, okay, because it's 30% maintenance, whereas QQQY or XDTE, they are 50% maintenance. So XDTE, right here you can see view margin maintenance requirement 50%. This is the secret to living the FIRE lifestyle. If you need help understanding maintenance, that's in my volume 3 margin e-guide. So XDTE, it has high maintenance. It's 50% maintenance, and you can go to other brokers with lower maintenance, but they might not have that special drip. For Cornerstone, which I just showed you, it was already on my page, And Cornerstone here, it has a 21% dividend that it sets every year at its NAV. So it's 17% now because it's starting to move higher. But Cornerstone, you have to learn how to play this fund properly. That's in my volume 4 e-guide. When you buy my e-guide, you get free access to the Discord chat room for life, where we alert you of that Cornerstone rights offering announcement. We also have almost 1,000 members here in the Discord chat room who are pursuing the FIRE lifestyle and can help answer any questions that you may have about your brokerage account, because not every brokerage has the same maintenance or the special drip for Cornerstone. And Cornerstone is how I really get ahead at this channel. Just in case you're wondering, if you're new to this channel, Cornerstone, again, that's where I park all my money. It's a 4-star fund on Morningstar. It has a 21% dividend, and it drips that dividend down at the NAV for free money every month. So here is the price of Cornerstone up here at the top. Let's just say, well, if you own it here, the dividend is 21%, and they reinvest it down here at the bottom every month for free money. So Cornerstone, not only is it low maintenance, okay, it also has a 21% dividend that's tied to the indexes. And that's what my whole approach is based on at this channel with using margin. I tie everything to the indexes. Cornerstone's tied to the indexes. It actually beats the indexes. It's 4-star rated, has a 21% dividend, and it drips that dividend down at the NAV. So look into that, okay? And if you need help playing Cornerstone, again, that's in my volume 4 e-guide. If you need help understanding maintenance, that's in my volume 3 e-guide. Maintenance helps you unlock more equity out of your account, because when I'm living freely out of my brokerage account, not only do I need to be able to withstand 20% corrections in the market from this available withdrawal number, I also need to be able to withdraw with my E-Trade credit card. So all of my bills are automated to my account, okay? My dividends pay down everything. They pay down my margin debt and my bills at the same time. But I have to be able to withdraw money from here whenever I want, okay? Because I want to live freely. So maintenance is the secret to that, all right? So that's why you have to understand maintenance and how it unlocks more equity. QDTE, it's 50% maintenance, okay? Everyone beware. And so are other Defiance funds. They're all 50% maintenance as well. So that's the first thing I look at with these funds, and then I look at the performance, and yes, you can see that QDTE is performing well, and Defiance was performing well for me, but after the ex-dividend dates, they dropped, so that's why it shows a negative performance here. But clearly, I'm outperforming the markets because, again, as you can see by my performance, we're up 11% for the year, and after today's gains of 3,600, so we were at 0.44 today, and as you can see above, we beat all the indexes once again. The S&P is at 0.32, the Nasdaq's at 0.2, and the Dow's at 0.68. So the Dow actually beat us, and one reason why we're outperforming the S&P is because we have a lot of value names from the Dow. Okay, if you follow my portfolio, all of my members know that we've been going through the other sectors of the market. We've been combing the market for value, and we've been combing through all the different sectors. You know, there are 10 key sectors in the market, so there are 8 other sectors in the S&P that are cheap, and they've been up for me. We've been doing well in these other sectors and these other plays that we have, and members can see that obviously. And if you want to follow my portfolio, just click the join button again on my wall, or I'll link it in the description below. So QQQY doing well for me. That's how I'm outperforming the market. Once again, we'll be outperforming tomorrow even more than this. We'll be almost up 12% for the year. And this is because we use Defiance and Cornerstone, and I'm going to add XDTE and QDTE to the mix. I'm going to be increasing my exposure to them as well, since they do the same thing as Defiance, but they pay weekly. Here's a little bit of what they do on their website. They, QDTE, it sells 0 DTE options for the NASDAQ. We already know this. It's just like Defiance, but they pay you weekly pretty much. That's the difference, whereas Defiance pays you monthly. So I'm going to be watching their performance closely to see who's outperforming who, and that's when I'll know who to go more overweight in, and I'll let members know who follow my portfolio. Okay, because it's all about allocations. It's not just about what you buy, it's how much you buy of each to get this outperformance, okay? That's the secret, that and the maintenance, because if you get low maintenance, then you can use more margin to get more outperformance. All right, and that's the key with Cornerstone. So again, if you buy my e-guides, you get free access to the Discord chat room for life and my phone number for life. And we give you the Cornerstone rights offering announcement in Discord. And if you have any questions on your account, you can call me at any time. Okay, also, if you want to follow my portfolio, click the join button again on my wall, or I'll link it in the description below. And I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.